Hello, welcome back to BattleTech, where we're traveling to Koromodir for what feels like might be the final mission, question mark. Since the game kind of warned me that I might need to use, two lances. We have some last minute upgrades and well, just general improvements on some of the mechs that I'm gonna use, and even one mech that I don't think I'm gonna use, but you never know, you know. Happy accident. Darius opens the morning briefing with a scar on his face. Picked up new supplies a few weeks ago, and then I'm now just opening one of the crates and with machine tools, and well, I can't believe this happened again. But yeah, particularly explosives here. Oh, we have more frozen triple heft burger and meat. You know, hottest stuff is to combine the periphery. Action rod sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration was the operation. I don't want to repeat of last time. The Roy Dog, my team will take care of the goods. Young Flash is a winning smile. What do you say, Commando? Burgers on your menu? Sure. Let's try to recreate an authentic triple F burger with our hydroponics. Idea pops into your head. Chief, you're kind of the expert on triple F burgers. Do you think that the hydroponics gun has what you need to recreate the whole thing? Yada yada yada. We can try and recreate it, but only those in Davion space can attest to the accuracy of the burgers. I think we already had that, so I'm just skipping this here. Sorry. Anyway. I also have no indication on which kind of a surface we'll be fighting, because like the last battles I had were on the moon, which kind of grounded some of my designs, because, you know, I can fire like one weapon a turn, which is not great, particularly. So I also probably overdid it on adding heat sinks to most designs. But no matter, you know, you can. It's rare that you have too many heat sinks. Let's hope that Lady around us somewhere is not a tundra planet, because then I would have I would have probably I would have probably I don't make a sentence, man. I would have probably overdone it on the heat sinks a little if that were the case. So let's just continue. Our B team has also gained experience. I believe I had like half a dozen missions or something. Most of them pretty minor, and really no new mech worth speaking of. And they basically did all of these. If the mission was difficult, I kind of let them use, you know, the mechs of the A team. But in some cases, I have just said, you know, try your own mechs, the ones that you might end up using, and see if they work together. And it worked together rather well. So they have my full support. Every one of them is at least a, what does this game call it? Master, right? At least master level of mech warriors, which means that they have at least one of the that they have at least one. Well, that they have one second skill in any of the branches. Pirates ambush the Argo. Well, let's also the Leopard is ready. Not sure why they're pirates here in a highly contested war zone, but sure. Mockingbird suffers 2 injuries. Yeah, I don't really need that right now, thank you. Ugh. I guess Dexter might see some action then. I didn't really plan to have a backup for the backup guys, because, you know, we never had any injuries up until, you know, randomly having to fight against pirates. That's a good start. And, you know, not sometime when I started this whole excursion, at which point my med bay would have been able to handle it. Can I just wait here? Seems like I can't just wait here casually around, you know, a war zone, which is weird. Did I use the word weird already? Not sure. Since we're waiting anyway, I think I can still add some improved large lasers somewhere. I know I'm paying like excessive markup on most of these things. +2 stability damage. I think I also have an LRM 20 that is just a basic version, which means I could... But... Oh well, since we're gonna have to wait for a few days to get one of our people back, I guess we can just, you know, do some post-last minute refits, you know? That's always the best kind of refits. Just, you make the final refit and then, you know, we have to wait for a few days, let's make another refit. So, we have one LRM 20. Which one had an LRM 20? I think the Awesome had one. Right. So remove that. And this instead. And I believe the other one was a large laser, right? You already have plus lasers. You don't have a large laser at this point. Which one did the Stalker probably, right? Right. I guess then we'll move that. Got the +3 accuracy one. Whatever.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Right, and then we're just gonna casually wait for 2 more weeks. Sure. Any interesting people to hire? They hate me here. I mean, the planetary government hates me, but people, like, they might want to work. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Well, not with that base salary though. Not sure if the price increase also increases the base salary, because he's like, I mean, he has the correct skills, if I want to call it that. But like with the base salary of 44k each month, he's like, he would be one of our top earners, and not the highest earner, but you know, one of our top earners. Like Glitch earns the most with 52. Then he would like be right in the middle here. Flatline is pretty cheap. Well, whatever. Flatline doesn't care about money, you know. Being able to fight, you know. Big mech. That's all Flatline. Alrighty. Up. Okay, I guess we can start now. Finally. Olé. Kamea, welcome home. We haven't spoken face to face since your father's funeral. Strange, isn't it? All the time we're fighting each other, for all our struggles, we actually haven't talked until now. I'm here to talk with you, uncle. I'm here to demand you surrender. Then you walk away with this partly disappointed. I teach you nothing, Kamea. The endgame is a time for negotiation, not demands. I remember your teachings well enough, uncle. If our positions were reversed, you would attack me without hesitation or mercy. Founding houses have rallied behind me. You are outnumbered and outgunned, and you have nowhere left to turn. Aside from a single hostage, you have nothing to negotiate with. Single hostage? He's your dearest friend. Really means more to you than nothing. Alexander means a great deal to me, but I would sacrifice any one person, even myself, for the good of the Reach. You are defeated. Concede. I've heard your proposal, now you hear mine. You will leave the system in my hands and solidify your power base elsewhere. I rule Coromadier, and I will hold your friend to ensure your good behavior. You will agree to these terms or you will die. I will die? Your words are air, uncle. You have nothing left to threaten me with. So you believe when you moved on to Castle Nautilus? I think that you're bluffing, and I'm willing to wager my life on it. I'll see you on the field of battle. Yes, of course you will. Well, maybe he knows something we don't. We haven't heard from this. What was that? What was the name of that guy? Not Svenskard. Svenskard was the leader in Alpha Centauri that I played again recently. Maybe it was Svenskard. I don't know. Anyway, maybe he knows something we don't. Perhaps, when my uncle holds Koromadir, he retains the illusion of legitimacy, and that is something I can no longer allow. The time has come to take it from him. Darius, raise the funding houses on the comms. Tell them that I'm ordering them to drop. All of our companies, our entire fleet, everything we have. As always, I will lead from the front. Taking Koromadir, and we're doing it now. Right, I want you to remain at ready until I call for you. Prepare your mech warriors and wait for my signal. We're going to crush what remains of my uncle's directorate. If the company's help, I will retake the throne that was stolen from me. And come hell or high water, we will rescue Lord Madeira. I swear to my father's name. Wish he said something about darkening the sky, you know? I thought Atlas looks familiar.
You should have listened to your uncle, Lady Arano. We have unfinished business, you and I. The Iberia still carries a full complement of BattleMechs, plus enough firepower to level a city. And you know it's too late to withdraw your forces. When I reach Koromadir, I will drown your restoration in a sea of fire. Every dog in Arano colors will die. You took my son from me, Kamea. My hope for the future died with him! Now I'm killing yours.
He's such a one-dimensional villain, but at least he plays the drama part rather well. Well, boss, things looking pretty grim, I gotta say. But hey, at least we figured out what Espinosa's secret weapon is. Yeah, thanks for that ray of sunshine, Yang. Did any of you see the wall behind Ostigard? There were burn marks, bullet holes, what looked like small arms fire. Settlers must have tried to seize the bridge. There was a mutiny attempt on the Iberia had failed, and as unhinged as Ostergaard might have sounded, he was right. Can't withdraw troops without the Directorate getting them without the Directorate cutting them to ribbons, and we can't stop a fortress-class dropship. At least not through conventional means. That's what you're thinking. Iberia may outclass us, but we can still attack. Gonna use the Locura. No way! Later on, that code completely screwed us at Castle Nautilus. Nearly detonated our fuel tanks. It's too dangerous to go tinkering around with. We can't. We don't have a choice, Marie. It's the closest thing we have to a weapon that could destroy that ship. If I were wrong about this, Farah would have told us by now. Tell him, Doctor. We can do this. Can we? Yes, I think we can. Even if we destroy it, doesn't destroy the barrier, it'll cripple her long enough to take her out of the fight. But that code is a science experiment, you know, not a weapon. I think I can modify it into one, but there'll be risks involved, and I can't offer any guarantees. Well, if we don't do this, Ostergaard wipes out the Restoration army with impunity. We can't let that happen. I'd imagine you feel that way. I'll go ahead and get started then. And we're still going to need a way to get the code onto Ostergaard's ship. I suggest taking over a ground-based communications area, something on a network that Iberia's computer trusts. There's a Directorate comm station on Lyris, the Throneworld's second moon. It was the system's primary communications hub during my father's reign, and my uncle uses it for the same purpose now. You could use it to transmit the Locura, you could use it to transmit the Locura, then destroy it. Control tower is automated, so there shouldn't be any collateral damage. You're killing two birds with one stone. I like how you think. I'll recruit explosives. Lightning can't have heavy resistance when we touch down. I'll see if I can find an engineering solution that helps us deal with it. Maybe my team could seize control of the turrets, make them fight for us for a change. You should probably try bring up jump-capable lands if you can, Commander. Common rays like the one on Lyris tend to be housed on elevated platforms with lots of ramps and choke points. Thank you, Doctor. While hinging everything on that plan's success, it's vital that Ostergaard's attention remains fixed on me and the Restoration Army to the exclusion of your operation on Lyris. So, I will give him something to focus on. I'm accelerating our offensive. We're marching on the Directorate's final stronghold, Cordia City, capital of Koromadir. Well, if anything will keep him focused on you, that will do our part. Damn right we will. Run with Lady Rana and Kuromori when the job is done. Got a job to do, people, and the biggest challenge we've ever taken on is to put a new war phases and follow commander's lead. We got a dropship to crash. Again. No, last time we blew one up, not crashed one. Okay, so this sounds like I should bring my A team in the tundra. I thought it was a moon. Maybe it's a moon that has enough atmosphere to maintain a tundra. I don't really know. I don't really give a damn either. Anyway, let's bring the team together. La la la. La 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 la. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna be using this one. All right, let's bring the A team. I don't know what's the deal with the second operation or not. If something needs to happen, the B team can, you know, help out. We still have the entire lance ready, which would be the Battle Master, the Stalker, the Awesome, and the other Orion. Those three are like backups for, like, if I were to fight on the moon, then this is like one of the most heat efficient mechs that I have. This is in case I thought we need something that's faster. It has jump jet capability, but it doesn't have much weapons going. So, and the general also has jump jets, of course, but probably need a little bit more firepower than a couple of medium lasers and SRMs. So we're gonna start right now. Go! Oh, oh. I actually also outfitted the Atlas and I believe also the Orion with jump jets. Not with many jump jets, so they can't, you know, hop around the battlefield like a spider, but they should have an easier time climbing ridges. Not that I didn't anticipate that we would need to climb ridges. I just thought, you know, I have some spare space that I could either use for more heat sinks or maybe we strap jump jets on an Atlas, you know? Who knows? We try to quiet down that hill a little bit. Should be quieter. It's an all or nothing situation. Ostergaard is on his way to Kuromori to break the back of my army, and I'm on my way to join them. You have this one chance to wreck the Iberia and turn the tide. Do this and all will be won. Yeah, right. The hell of a drop. Entire planet rose around the science experiment gone wrong, but I have faith in Dr. Murad and a powerful desire to see Ostergaard dealt with permanently. Right.
Command interface initiated.
Sorry about the rough landing. Pharaoh, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm alright. This rumble seat is less comfortable than it looks, though. Tell me about it. Did you find the care package I left in there for you? Explosives? Yeah, I'll set them to bring down the control tower after I've uploaded the code to Iberia.
Let's get moving, Commander. Lady Orano is counting on us.
Need to go here. It's not far away. Oh, I guess this is the control tower, actually. Wait, we have an APC? No, we have multiple APCs. Where do we get APCs from? I don't know. Really don't. Let's. Want to use a forest? I want to use a forest.
Received.
Moving out.
Picked up a blip. Okay.
No surprise, no?
Now
Arr.
on.
And that's why I didn't want to move too far ahead, just because, you know, this shit happens. So one of our APCs is gonna move. A Jenner. You maybe just Jenner? That'd be something that's in the realm of possibilities. I'm gonna give that a maybe. If we make a precision strike on it, then we're looking at like 80%. Not pretty, but we might just be able to take it out. One salvo. If not, it should be damaged to the point that, you know, someone could just finish it off with a multi-target attack. Let's try. That was a good start. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. The A-team
Enemy mech destroyed.
doing some miracles. Could you please, you know, stop maybe? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't need to go further. Because these APCs are not very well armored. Jesus. Why do we need to babysit some APCs? I couldn't have one-shot the Jenner if it had guarded, but it decided to attack instead, thinking that its speed would save it, but not against someone who has, you know, extreme high tactics and gunnery skills, you know, those people do tend to hit stuff. I see they're all going for delaying me again, even though they could probably have shot. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Vindicator has eyes on something. But again, they just want to use the AI of the Sleipnirs that will probably just rush in there and, you know, then get themselves killed because I can't kill them fast enough while they have guarded. It's
Commander.
such a mess. Anyway. Which one do we want to focus on? The Orion? Little fire. We have breaching shot too, so hitting that the AC-20 would be great, but can't rely on it really. There's a laser turret. I also might want to just, you know, shoot down the laser turret, but with 25 LRMs, I'm not gonna quite cut it. I don't think I can afford just staying here because the freaking APCs will be ahead of us if we just stay where we are. So yeah. Yeah, let's have fun running in there. We probably need vigilance. Then we're gonna run in here. Only 55. Don't really want to do that with 55. I don't think so. Use a medium laser instead.
Affirmative.
25 damage is nothing too impressive at this point, but main goal is to take out this heavy laser turret before it tears us to pieces. If I have some luck, maybe the other turret is ahead in the initiative, and Lich and Medusa will be able to take out the turret. Alright, apparently we do get a chance for that to happen.
Okay, it's official. Rumble seats are a bad idea. And I don't like getting shot at. I really, really don't.
Neither does any of us. That's because the freaking surprise attack left Glitch so far in the back. Here, maybe. Oh, so we can't hit that laser turret with more PPC. It is a real freaking bummer. Oh well. I'm only going to be using one of these because guarded and all. No need to create heat when we don't really gain anything from
No
that.
problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
What? That was a headshot? Beautiful. Beautiful, man. I mean, it's fucking poetry, man. Oh, do we have Shreks? Ooh. Oh, he told me we had Shreks. Oh.
Orders.
Where we got them from, but I'll take it. So, can you take... No, it's still too far away. Damn it. Oh well. That laser turret is gonna fire. And you're gonna unload on that Vindicator, I think. There's a small chance that we might just blow the head with one of the SRMs, but we'll see. Yay!
So let's go,
Didn't I totally call that out? Might just accidentally blow the head with one of the SRMs. Yeah.
They've got a lock on me.
We have guarded, not sure what the lock did. I mean, it's possible that we distorted their line of sight because we took out that Vindicator. I mean, maybe because of this they had to use a target lock? I don't know. Continue moving forward. Will we take out that turret? Light it up. Probably didn't need to fire all the LRMs, but do have enough ammo for those, I think.
Target destroyed.
Oh, they're taking us over, yeah. Damn it. I could have never gone to this. In a million years. Well, if you want to run in there, you're doing a great job. Not sure if that's helpful and all, but you're doing a great job at running in there. Getting slaughtered by the Orion. Yeah. Precisely, you know? Why do I not get control over those or give them simple commands like, you know, hold on for a turn or two, not just run in there like a bunch of crazy idiots. Damn it. Well, the Orion has already fired, so I need to protect that one from that turret at least. Not sure what the other turrets do. Feels like some of those might be missing out turrets and could just finish it off, but there's nothing I can do about. There's not much I can do about that. Let's try and do what we can, which is take down this turret. Along with a few potshots at the Orion.
Position confirmed.
Need to get another vigilance. Everything. We're running cool enough here. Because of the additional heat sinks and Tundra, which I didn't expect and stuff.
I copy.
So, I think we can alpha most of the time. 75 missed. Man. feeling that APC won't make it.
APC down, Commander.
Yeah, pff. There's nothing I could have done about this, I think. Like, pff. This is just bloody fucking crazy just trying to run in there and with the APCs. Anyway. Of that turret at least. Some spare firepower for the Orion. We need 140-ish. Oh, the AC plus an SRM launcher. Rest to the Orion. Do that. Also, that the AC misses, and then you know that plan will go horribly wrong. But no, this would be. I think I'm just gonna throw the SRMs at the turret. That's 72 times 2, so 144. Slightly more than we need, so even if one missile goes astray, I think we should still be good, right? Let's throw one more laser in there just for good measure.
Copy that.
Well, you didn't like that. That's why ammo explosions are bad. because the AC ripped through his armor, and then an ammo explosion was triggered by the pure force of the AC. Yeah. The aim of those turrets is horrible.
Holding firm.
Alright, Lich, can you get eyes on that catapult?
Waiting on you, Commander.
No, you can't get eyes on shit. To be honest. Probably gonna be helping out here, like P to the standard LRM turret and lasers to the Orion, because you're way too far back.
Moving out.
Oh well.
Got it.
Strider could probably finish it off start of next turn if I really want to see that Orion dead. Especially if that PPC hits the center. Oh, what the hell was that? We should probably take care of that turret. Holy. Moly. Yeah, he's definitely able to take care of that. However, that mech isn't particularly dangerous anymore because the APC there is dead. And it only has like very reduced amounts of weapons. But can we do something serious against catapult? Be the alternative target. Don't feel like we can. It's obstructed, but the chances are fine. I mean, we are pretty decent shots at this point, you know. That might be part of the reason why. Take on another dead Orion. What gets any ideas?
All weapons committed.
Let's get this done, folks.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So now that APC will move into that area.
Powering down enemy turrets, Commander. Give us a moment and we'll rewrite their targeting protocols.
Not sure how I'm supposed to do that when you just rush in there. But apparently they want to fight us and not the APC.
Commander.
Turret grab through program in 3 rounds. Yeah, sure.
Yes, Commander.
Not sure if I can take care of that APC there, surrounded by turrets in like 3 rounds, unless they just totally ignore it. Turn around a little bit. One thing that I've found out recently with the B team is if you turn around in the same spot, it doesn't count as moved for purposes of, you know, maintaining bulwark. So we can just slightly turn around here, throw the LRMs over here, which is not gonna be enough, right? 25 times 4, oh, no. Misses 7 damage. Damn it. Oh well. But we're sure gonna try. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Multiple targets confirmed.
That thing should survive with 7 structure. Unless something misses, you know. Yeah, called it. Basic math, you know. 85% AC-20 miss again. What the hell is wrong with my AC-20s this mission? Wasn't that turret that fired yet, so we could still try and take care of it. Can't though.
What can I
Which
do
would
for you?
probably be better suited for that task. Where's that catapult? We get into a position where we see both catapult and the turret. Hey, with jump jets. Yeah, I know. Jump jet. So we throw one of the large lasers to the turret.
Set.
Short range weaponry to the catapult alongside the other laser. Like a good plan. Only need one now. Go to B and this can chill out.
Uh-huh.
Hit. Okay, okay.
Standing by.
So we go over here. Take out that fool. Good. Or try to take out that fool. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do that, but seems to be in a pretty good position to try. Especially since we're already facing the side that was seriously dented. Let's just alpha it.
Affirmative.
Well, that leg is down. And the second pilot had injury, and it's gonna go down, which gives it another injury. I mean, I don't need another C1, just, you know, backup things. I might be able to kill it by just hitting one of the side torsos instead of the center torso if it's more damage, but like it's no matter. Here. Use the LRMs in an extreme short-range fashion, but it's fine. Thinking if we need those at all, to be honest. Probably don't. Let's save some LRM ammo at least. Well, the garrison is down.
Destroyed.
So, about those turrets. Currently, most of those turrets are just down based on the APC making it through here at least. That's interesting, because we currently only need to take care of that one turret over there.
Yep.
Which we can do rather easily. If Medusa moves here, he gains line of sight. He doesn't have any spotters, so we can just hit it with LRMs and lasers and PPCs from extreme range without ever getting any damage in. Some of the mechs can cool off. No. Having that additional advantage of having increased line of sight is pretty good at times, you know?
Receiving you.
Sometimes it's really good. Right. Moving, I don't think you need guarded or something. Going to be any serious threat at the moment. Yes, more threats will appear the moment we try to take over that, you know, that communication station. But we're not quite there yet, and so far we're all looking pretty fine still.
Got it. Good to go.
They're slightly further, not sure if I really want that though. You should be fine, right? No, it's only the PPC there. Jump here, is it also little lasers?
Time to fly.
Then we're gonna jump. Use the lasers instead. Probably. Yeah, lasers should be enough. Beautiful.
Bye-bye.
That's how we dismantle a base. Have a spotter that has increased increased sight radius, you know, spotting for the rest of the guys, and then you just dismantle it with your long-range guns. How we roll, you know. In any event, we need to go there. Not sure where we can go there, actually. Should be able to head up this ramp and then up there to where we're gonna be attacked from. Gonna all go there and, you know, see what happens.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's run. Don't jump far.
Roger, full speed.
So I guess since we're about to take one of the turret groups over, we'll have an easier time when the reinforcements show up, because we at least managed to solve parts of the turret defense that the base has. Also, Shreks will probably, you know, move further. Not sure where we'll have to defend. They're gonna come in from where we came in from, or somewhere else. I have no idea, you know, so we're just gonna go to the objective as a group and take it from there.
Engaging jump jet.
Waiting for orders.
Jump on top there, and you would have to jump again next turn. Well, then you don't, and you're just gonna sprint over here. Enough, I think. Take that route. Doesn't really matter though. It doesn't really matter. Bravo belong to us. All of their base belong to us. Maybe not. Is, you know, Farah in any specific mech? He was complaining as soon as the Atlas was hit, but that Atlas also has a mission marker, so I guess she's in the Atlas. We go here? Thought we would have to go like somewhere over there. Farah? That's that. This is taking over the other turrets, but we never managed to do that. Oh,
Affirmative.
running. See what kind of positions our PPC carriers will take. I think we didn't lose any of those. Yeah, we only lost that Sleipnir that was overzealous in trying to reach that position.
Waiting for orders.
Oh well.
I copy.
I hear ya.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's tend to take up positions, I guess. At this position.
Ready for orders.
Will not quite reach it, but you're getting there at least.
Double time. Let's go.
Sorry for the slight, you know, not so very tense part of the mission. I guess if we lost both of our APCs, this would have been slightly more interesting because we had to because we would have had to dismantle the turrets over here.
What do you need?
We at least managed to achieve a partial win there. If I were reinforcements, would I show up? That hill. To take this position.
Firing jump jets.
Good to go.
We're gonna stay somewhere around this area. Probably just jump jet to fine.
Uh-huh.
Alright, the wrecks are moving on here, I guess.
Standing by.
Can you reach? Damn it, why is the one thing that we have to transport in our freaking
Got it.
Atlas?
No shooting. Just running.
Oh well. Guessed. rest of us can just brace, I think.
Acknowledged.
Standing by.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Right. Alright, I'm inside. Shouldn't we take a few minutes to find the race control center, hook up the drive, and prep the system to transfer the Locura to the Iberia?
And on that note, I'm going radio silent for a bit. I need to concentrate while I work on this. I'll be in touch soon.
Commander, be advised. I'm seeing heavy activity on all Directorate comm channels. You're about to have company.
Yay! But how much company am I? That's the real question.
Got it.
Wanna have fun? How much fun are we gonna get? Go to Directorate. Plans touching down. Right down here. Yes. Possibility. Don't shoot at the turrets. What have the turrets done to you? Guess we know where our targets are gonna come from. Means I'm in a terrible position here. It'll improve if they move over here. I don't have my back exposed, but I think I'll be able to survive it because I'm kind of facing him sideways anyway. Let's preserve. Maybe we'll get something where we can use something more impressive than just our missiles. What the hell's going on? What is wrong with them? Why do they wanna just LRM the turrets instead of, you know, that Highlander that's just standing there and that they're seeing, you know? It's not like they're just hiding behind a building or something. They'll see her. Pretty certain they do, but you know, they just say no, you know, just try to snipe on the turrets for some reason. Alright. I never got a cataphract. That's kind of one of my major regrets in this playthrough so far. I like cataphracts, you know, in MechWarrior Online, but I've never managed to salvage one entirely. That's a 1x even. Oh well, maybe we'll salvage that one.
Receiving you.
Aye, aye.
Anyway, I'm afraid position for us hasn't really changed. Never mind then. Oh well, we can shoot at someone now. At the Orion. Good. There can only be one Orion here, and that's mine. Get the hell out of my yawn, asshole.
Engaging target.
Well, hitting that leg wasn't really helpful. Where are you going? Fire back! No? Why not? There's like a ton of targets. Choose one and, you know,
Waiting for
shoot.
orders.
As my friend Garros would say, you just have to point your gun somewhere in this general direction and shoot. They're all clamped up here. Well, apparently it's not quite as easy as I think it is. Okay, seems like we can multi-target this. I would like to take care of that Orion first, but if that cataphract is close enough for SRMs, he can gladly eat a couple of those too. Even gonna fire the PPC, you know?
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
For the additional stability damage, mainly. Not firing? Good! At least someone's doing his job. So I doubt you'll be able to get close enough, but the LRMs can actually help. Because it'll knock down the Orion, and then Medusa can probably, you know, blow a leg off or something, or core it. Probably core it.
Target acquired.
There's the knockdown. For some reason we kind of hit the legs a lot. Doesn't matter. We also did hit the center target, the center torso enough that Medusa can probably take care of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna preface that with probably though. If you're able to reach it, that is. Again, if I had known where the enemy was coming from, this would have been way easier to set up, but right, I didn't.
Roger.
And I guess the Orion is not gonna get cored this turn. Such an effing shame. Sniper turret is having problems. Can you finish off that Orion? No. That's a shame, really. Further ahead while still having dart out of the Orion. They were on like a very special position right here. Well, I'm gonna blow a leg off. You can do that, but I don't really see the reason for why I would. Wait, there's another thing I could do. Hey. Mainly hit the center torso, but even if we aimed at that, we wouldn't have been able to core it. Oh, the turret is gone. So, who wants to kill that Orion? Only like 100-ish damage. It's like, you know, not really that much, but someone has to do it. Probably Behemoth, because I doubt she'll be able to get a direct shot at something, so at least the ARMs can do something useful, you know? 25 times 4 is 100. We might just be able to pull it off. Emphasis on might, honestly though. But if it stands up, a couple of short-range missiles will take care of it.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Nope, that's not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it by far. Did I miss something? Maybe, no. BPC decides to go for the fract. Alright. Probably didn't see that Orion anyway. Uh-oh. Just barely. All together. Yeah.
I hear ya.
Right. You only see the fract at the moment. Puzzling. That position?
You betcha.
Vigilance. And then we're gonna multi-target. Most to the fract, but some to that. So the SRMs go to the Rhine. All of them. Don't think we really need the additional damage from the PPC right now. Let's just play this a little bit conservatively.
Line him up and I'll shoot him down, Commander.
Yeah.
Bang! You're dead!
But was that a turret or one of the Shreks? 'Cause that was pretty beautiful. Honest. I don't like that the cataphract is almost cored, and I was kind of debating whether I want to try and take it.
Commander.
I'm just gonna core it.
On my way.
Want to make a precision strike to kill that cataphract, or do I want to use vigilance to get some damage that the Jaeger will probably try to do to you next turn? Likely is it to kill the fract? Really likely. I guess we're just gonna kill the fract then. Okay. Fire everything.
Engaging the target.
Sorry about that, fract. I would have loved to have taken you over, but you know, those Shreks kind of forced my hand there. Very useful, I think. So, you see that guy. Good. Nothing to shoot at.
Engaging target.
Leg shot. Well, in general, I like shots to the leg, but you know, sometimes it's just such a waste, you know. Sorry. Check is down. I believe most of our Shreks are down at this point, right? Is there anyone? Oh, there's one right in the corner. He's actually doing the job of a sharpshooter, you know? Hang in the back, let my mechs take the heat and not, you know, sit around here.
Waiting on you,
That guy
Commander.
does understand his job better than the other guy, I think. Which is why he's, you know, he's still alive. That other guy is not quite. Event. You want to knock that over, right? And let's not use the PPC. The Rams for the knock damage and
Special delivery.
instability damage.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Should we sensor lock that thing?
Ready for orders.
Whatever turret that was probably doesn't have anything better to do. This guy. Pretty certain this guy should have line of sight on that Jaeger mech. Not sure why I decided to, you know, something totally crazy. Try and get closer. Still not close enough. Yay.
Location confirmed.
Let's give you vigilance. And it's totally ignored that senators, huh? Alright.
Might be some good salvage there.
No, I don't think so. Oh.
Good to go.
Close enough? Could try and leg it, but it's probably gonna be knocked down from stability damage anyway.
Taking the shot.
So. Or just gonna get caught by an AC-20 shot to the face, you know? I mean, not the face, but
Hostile.
the CT that was already weakened. I'll take that too, I guess. Right. So, Directorate. Where are your troops? Thought there were more troops here. Oh.
Roger that. Digging in.
Where are you going? You had a decent spot there. Just don't go anywhere else. I don't think we have targets at the moment. So we're just gonna stay where we are, I guess. I want to get that Atlas closer to here, because last time we got attacked from here. But you know, that could change, so let's not. It's all just, you know, brace and stuff. They send in more, we're in a pretty decent position as we are.
Cooling.
The Frosty, assault mechs inbound. Oh, now they're coming from over there, of course. Damn it! Oh, and from over there. Commander, Farah, I just touched down, but we got a problem. I got a squadron of Directorate aerospace fighters on radar and they're headed our way. Yeah, we need to be out of here before they arrive. How much time have we got? Not much, they're carrying enough hardware to blow our Leopard to hell and back again. I can do this, just keep the Directorate off me, Commander. I only need a few minutes. Well. Battlemaster, a Banshee, and a Jenner. Which of those mechs feels weird in that list?
Damage minimal.
So... No. What? There's no targets that came in from here, right? Apparently. Okay. Another one. Banshee, Jaeger. Oh. Who do you want to kill first? The Jenner? You could try, you know, to insta-kill it again, like we did last time. That was so fun last time. So let's just send them the message. No light mechs here. They're just instantly shot to shreds by our expert marksman of the A-team. Probably still good enough. Actually, it is not good enough then. We're gonna leg it instead. I believe. So he might just be able to. Let's try the CT. Let's try the right torso.
All weapons.
Don't think it's enough damage, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay. I'm okay with being wrong at times, you know.
Destroyed.
And I'm sorry, General Pilot, but get out of here. can do multi-shot with 3 targets. I'm great! Yeah, but you could have just killed that turret if you just focused on it. You know?
Commander.
Atlas is in the wrong positioning. Well, not quite as bad as last time, but... Which of these do we want to kill first? Probably a Jaeger, right? I'm pretty certain that we can kill the Jaeger before he gets 2 again, so let's try and do that first. While the Atlas repositions. Gonna get vigilance.
Roger that.
Oh, don't run in there. Did a good job for so long. Why do you need to go in there? I mean, he did a good job knocking it down, but that's not a position where you want to be at, man. Don't leave us. You were my favorite Shrek of the 2 that we brought with us. Oh. Again, nonsensical multi-targeting. Take 3.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Right.
Orders.
You can't just stay here because you don't get guarded by not moving. So let's jump around like a crazy person instead. Probably. Oh, that the Jaeger.
Target confirmed.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Target neutralized.
Probably shouldn't have fired with all those weapons, but you know. And now he's putting way too much damage into that turret. The AI sometimes, you know, sees, oh, that's almost dead. I need to kill it. You know, with Alpha striking.
What can I do for you?
What? Seriously? That's like super nonsensical. That building's kind of in the way. Bummer. I need to move. Take out first the Banshee or the Battlemaster? I guess the Banshee won. I think it's a contest that it wanted to win, but you know, it won regardless. Everything. Yeah, well, why not?
Take this!
Turrets are doing some work. Probably want to move it anyway. But sure, he fires one medium laser at us and it hits the cockpit, you know? The rest of the mech is pristine, but headshot, you know? I had one mission recently where I'm not sure which mech it was, I believe it was the Atlas even, where it took one shot to the head and had like one structure point left. So it took, with one single shot, it took 45 plus 15, 60 damage, probably with an improved PPC or something. I don't know. I don't remember what the actual weapon was, but I just thought, you know, was close, but seriously? You just score a headshot there all of a sudden. Crazy. Anyway.
Engaging target.
Guy's knocked down. Didn't pay attention if Banshee moved first or the other guy moved first.
What's up, boss?
Which is why... Why I moved Behemoth first, because right now she has a chance to kill the Banshee. Get vigilance again. Well, she has a chance to kill the Banshee, I said. Let's aim for the head. Not gonna get through all that Senator's armor in one turn. Oh, goddess.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Not a single hit to that. Oh, sorry. With 16%, that's pretty incredible. I mean, supposedly 16%. I'm not entirely sure if that number is accurate even, because I highly doubt it. Because I've seen occasions just like this multiple times where I just made a core shot to the head with like lots of guns and not scoring a single headshot. That Banshee looks like it wants to get flanked by Medusa, to be honest, because Medusa could just jump up here. Well, it's not quite fully flanked then. Could jump here. But then Medusa might be flanked. At this point, it's better to not try and flank it because because it already has lost quite a significant amount of armor. Let's just shoot at it from here. That should be more than enough.
I copy.
Unless we hit the leg a bunch of times.
I think I hit something good.
Whoa. Well, freaking Reign of the Century started outside. Oh, Jesus.
Good to go.
So... we could shoot at both of them. Probably multi-target SRMs to the Banshee. Only need a few shots to land on the center or any piece on the right side for the damage to be to the center. So I think we're just gonna take it. Not the PPC this time though.
Got it.
Yep.
And stay down.
Well, the center is still pretty pristine. So I'm gonna go for the head again, I guess.
All weapons committed.
Hey, we actually scored a headshot! Woo!
Enemy mech.
This happened for the first time, so I got a one-shot achievement.
This is Commodore Samuel Ostergaard, formerly of the Concord Navy. As of today, I no longer serve my country. I come to you as a grieving father, not a Taurian sailor. My actions are my own. In 3 minutes' time, my ship will enter weapons range of your position. At that time, your lives will come to an abrupt end. I suggest you pray to whatever gods you...
Problems? Bro, we're out of time. Those fighters are almost within a weapon range. I need to come to get you now. Remote trigger armed, explosive primed. I'm ready. Meet me at the evac point and we'll get the hell out of here.
Mission successful.
Alright. Our mechs didn't get damaged, but Strider got the lucky shot to the head and needs to be hospitalized because of this. Totally missing out on any further missions that we might have to do in this sequence. Ah. Alright. I'll take the cataphract piece. I thought I thought I'll be able to finish one at any point, but oh. Any interesting weapons? Well, I'll definitely take both of these, I think. That one. That one's also pretty good. Alright, let's take the Banshee. Another piece of a Battlemaster so we can finish that one up. And then at least one of the medium lasers, I guess. Alright. So, what happens now? We did what we set out to do. And now, the virus that we sent to Ostergaard's ship will fuse with Ostergaard and we create machine monster. No? Couldn't that explosion obliterate like half the planet? I mean, those dropships are heavy. The speed with which they hit the ground is not that high, but not sure if not the entire planet is now dead and uninhabitable for the next 100+ years. Iberia is gone, Uncle. Ostergaard can help you, and you have no more cards to play. For the good of our people, you must end this. Order your troops to stand down. Our people. That's what this has always been about, you know? Had you only listened to me, I would have never taken your throne. I didn't desire power for its own sake. My only care was for the Reach. prosperity, its enduring glory. And yet you reach that glory on the backs of our people. That thing that you've built. It isn't who we are. The director has fallen, Uncle. Clinging to it will not help the reach. Nothing will help the reach. Not anymore. The war's doomed us all. The realm bleeds, Kamea. We're weaker now than we've ever been. And soon enough, the sharks will begin to circle. Well, conversation isn't about what might happen in the future, Espinosa. It's about this system right here, right now. Words of wisdom from the mouth of a mercenary. The truth of the matter, Uncle, is that you only have one more decision to make. Will you surrender and save the lives of our soldiers, or will you allow your pride to condemn them? Said niece. It was never about me. Coromedy is yours. No. Father, you cannot do this. The reach depends on the Directorate's for survival. But Lori told myself that if we fail, the realm will die. The Directorate has already fallen, Victoria. We've lost. But continuing to fight would only cost more lives. Cost lives? Cost lives? You ordered me to kill 11,000 people on Perdition, and now you care about bloodshed? There's an ocean of blood on my hands, Father. I spilled it because you told me it was necessary. And it was, but our gambit has failed. It's over, Victoria. I know it's hard for you to accept, but you must stand down. No, Father. You may have gone craven, but I'm a mech warrior. I will die before I concede defeat. Want this world, Kamea? Come and fight me for it. Your lands against mine at the tourney grounds. The contest that was denied us. You and me, to the death, for the reach. Aren't you tired of death yet, cousin? Was the Perdition massacre not enough for you? I did that for the reach. For our people. It was my responsibility. I didn't have a choice. But you don't understand, and you never will. And so, I'll make things easy for you. You don't have to understand why I've done the things I've done. You need only face me in the arena, where I will best you, as I always have. As I was trained to do. You will give me what I want, or your dear Alexander will pay the price. My father was too weak to kill him, but I'm not. Accept my challenge, Kamea. Accept it or I will grind him to pulp under my BattleMechs foot. I almost pity you. You'll have your fight, Victoria, and yours will be the last blood that I spill in this war. Right, Mech Warrior Strider, when I face my cousin in the arena, I want your company by my side. Well, wouldn't miss it for the world, we'll be there. I see you when Lance makes planetfall. Let's bring his war to a close.
That mech you wanted is back online. That mech
Catapult. Oh, okay, we have to immediately drop again. And we're gonna have to bring Kamea along with us. I don't know what exactly she's... I don't think we need 2 atlases. I think that would be slight overkill, to be honest, you know? So... just gonna make the quick change and let Behemoth take that mech? It's still like our A-team-ish, but with Kamea and her slightly improved version of an Atlas in there. But other than that, fighting in a Highlands biome, that doesn't change what I want to drop with, I think. Oh well, I might have been over-prepared, but I guess the last mission could have ended up worse, like with mechs that would need repair and more injured pilots and all that. But apparently I did a reasonable job. You know? Except for that thing that I had no control over, you know? But, you know, I had no control over that. As I just said. In any event, do I want to switch someone else out? No, I think we're good. Behemoth will try a different mech this time. Or do I want to take another support fire mech like a Stalker instead, maybe? No, I think the Gauss Rifle is really worth it. He's not quite as good as Strider is with like 10 tactical and 10 gun, but he has 10 gun and 9 tactical. I think it's good enough. And you don't need much piloting in that. You're not using that to pilot. All right, let's just take that lens then. However, I guess we're gonna get a loading screen here again. So I'm gonna stop the recording here, make some tea so that my throat, you know, just doesn't try to kill me when I try to be over dramatic, Victoria. And we'll see what's happening next in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.